Hello and welcome to the Generation Gap podcast. I'm Lunchbox.
I'm Gleek.
And it has been far too goddamn long.
It's been like a month, man.
Dude, every other Sunday, or not every Sunday, let me fucking take that back, was like, hey, you like Missouri?
No.
You want to go back? And I'm like,
no.
not really, but do I have a choice? No!
Fuck.
So here I am. Just bought the car. Mm-hmm. After a day. Mm-hmm. No, take that back. 2 days after I bought it. Mm-hmm. I'm driving my ass 3 hours. Just south of St. Louis.
Yeah.
So I'm up there for a week. Mm-hmm. Thursday, boss up there tells me, "Hey man, can you work for me next week for 4 days? You go back on Friday." And I'm like,
I guess.
Fuck it. I come back here Saturday. I get the radio the dealership promised me to put in it. So I drove 3 hours back home, threw my shit in the house, waited for my dad to get here, drove another hour to Humboldt, drove an hour back. Mm-hmm. I'm exhausted. I come in and I sleep for quite a while on that day. Next day, I'm out running fucking to Missouri again to the exact same place.
Yeah, fuck all that bullshit.
Friday.
Fuck Missouri, dude. Missouri, I'm going to say it right now. Missouri has become a pain in my ass. All right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I understand it's your job. I understand all that. I'm happy for you. But at the same time, I got a fucking hardcore Jones going. I miss this motherfucking microphone, you know? I'm not fucking joking, dude. It's been like...
You should have seen me when I was, I came up here. What was it? I was leaving last week Sunday. Mm-hmm. You came in, you were like scratching your face like, "Hey man, you want to hang out for a little bit?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, come on.
We're gonna record for a little bit." I got to take off from Missouri. Fuck!
It's like, man, I'm just itching for it, and I'm like, dude, man, I'm sorry, I have to fucking go. But yeah, I get a call from my boss. Dude, I am like 45 minutes away from home last week. Week before last, whatever the fuck it was. And he's like, "Hey man, can you go back to a different part of Missouri for 3 days next week?" And I'm like, what's in it for me? Were the 3 words that came, what's in it for me? Were the 5 words that came out of...
Fuck words, fuck numbers.
Fuck words, fuck numbers, fuck all of it. So he was like, all right, you work for 3 days. Come back on Thursday. Work for us on Friday. Like, what do I get on that Thursday? They're like, we're going to pay you travel pay.
Okay.
And we're going to pay you for a full day of work.
Okay. And
I'm like,
what who's coming up with the handy? Because goddamn it, I want some gravy on this.
I found my handy. What happened is I start digging back through, my checks from around the time, because I noticed the check that I got from working in the other part of Missouri was larger than the check that I had gotten before when I was in Missouri. So I go back looking through, and I notice on my check stubs back from September that I wasn't paid for mileage back and forth. Yeah. So it's like, fuck. It's like 8 a.m, or a little bit past 8 a.m. I give my boss down here a ring, and I'm like, I didn't get paid for my mileage last time I was in Missouri. And he was like, "Oh, well, let me see." So he goes back through and he looks at the dates and he was like, "Holy shit." And I'm like, "Holy shit is right."
Indeed, sir.
Yeah. So for 3 days, I get paid for, let's see here, I drove up there and drove back, drove up there and drove back. I get paid for 4 trips on one 5-day paycheck.
Yeah. Nice.
So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm on my PS4 this week.
Which, all I can say is, maybe we need to go back and touch back on that old episode we did a long time back. About how that the priorities in life do not include PS4s.
No, the priorities in life do not include PS4s, but fuck it, I'm turning 24,
Yeah.
and like...
You want my fucking PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've been responsible with my money all year. I've been at the point to where I've had, like, enough of my savings and been like, I could use this to do that, or I can buy shit for my house.
I've got a penny in my bank account.
But that's where like I've kind of been drawing the line here lately, or for the past almost a fucking year, where it's just been me being, you know, trying to be a responsible person, because I don't feel like a fucking adult at all.
I'm 41, and dude, you never turned into an adult,
dude. Like,
you'd be 80-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Even an 80-year-old crotchety fuck in a nursing home, that's still a little boy in that old ass wrinkly body.
When I first started working where I do now, I remember like I was probably like 2 or 3 weeks away from buying my house, and I asked the guy that trained me, and I was like, "About what age do you start to feel like an adult?" And this is a guy who was like in the military, and you know he's in his early 30s, and he looked at me, he was like, "You know what? I haven't fucking found that out yet."
Exactly. It's like that question, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
I'll tell you when I actually fucking grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, one of the most bizarre things I ever come across was a picture of my father. It was his graduation picture in the newspaper. And my grandmother had saved it, all right? And I thought it was funny as hell, is that the little caption below his, you know, picture, and it said, what was it, future goals or something like that, you know, what do you want to do, you know, in the future? And it just said, undecided. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like Pop. You know, he's straightforward. And fuck, I don't know.
Every time, like, you talk about your dad, he always, like, comes off like even more as like the ultimate realist.
He was.
Just
you have no fucking idea, dude. You have no fucking idea. He's just, I don't know, man. He could talk to you about far out shit, but at the same time he'd be like, yeah, it's all well and good. I got work in the morning. You know,
got bills to pay.
Exactly.
It's like, God, man, I don't want to be able to I guess I don't feel like the typical 24-year-old is another way that I'm getting it. Because if I talk to anyone that's around my age that isn't within like my social circle, so like,
yeah,
not sick nasty,
yeah,
not anyone that I play games with that's around my same age,
yeah.
If I go out and like even talk to one of my buddies who I went to high school with, he's like, I'm like, hey man, what are you doing this weekend? He was like, partying.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
bitches, man. Swag YOLO. And I'm like, you have fun with that.
Yeah.
I have to go to work on Monday.
When I was 23, man, your age pretty much. You know, I can think of what I was doing back then. It was Tampa, Florida. It was coke and weed and booze and acid. Fucking just mix and repeat, you know?
Dude, this has been like pretty much, I think, the most boring but eventful year of my life so far.
This is a year that you actually started to get shit done.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I actually able to fucking relax.
Yeah.
Weird dichotomy.
It's such a weird thing. I could, like, the entire time I've been living here now, at least like on the weekend, so probably 4 months of me just staying over here all the time on the weekend, and probably I would say a solid month of me living here, but I'm not going to use that term.
Yeah.
I could have had all that time to play all the video games in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I did most of my time?
Slept and watch YouTube.
Slept and watch YouTube.
Yeah. I know. I come over earlier, like some beating on the fucking door, and your ass is asleep. My
mom came over twice within that hour. All I did, all right. My mom texted me and she said, "I'll be back home." Her and my dad, they went on a little weekend to go see my aunt, which we're gonna be seeing them in 2 weeks anyway. I don't fucking know, but
it's an excuse to go somewhere.
Yeah. But she texted me. She's like, I'll be over in a little bit. And I was like, all right, I'll be here waiting for you. Fucking put on YouTube and like an old man just like laying down, and all of a sudden
I'm gonna sit in my chair and watch my stories.
I wake up for hearing like my mom knocking on the window, and I'm like, give me a fucking minute. So I'm like, I'm putting on slippers and finding my glasses that are in the floor, and I'm like, what the fucking shit?
Yeah.
She comes in, and, like, she has a Gatorade in one hand, and her hand in behind the bag with some other shit. I'm like, okay.
What the hell is this? A fucking pistol?
Yeah. Like, am I gonna be shot? Like, what the fuck? So, like, she's like,
you're too big for me to whoop your ass, so I'm just gonna drill you.
So I'm just gonna pop you one, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
Turn around, right in the ass. Pow!
I ain't gonna bend you over and spank you this year. You're a little bit too old for that, so I'm gonna shoot you in the butt cheek. Assume the position.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, last birthday ass whooping I got, I remember it took 3 guys chase me the fuck down. I was like fucking 16, you know? It took 3 of them chase me fucking down and drag me back.
I was 18 when I got my last one.
Yeah, I remember. I got one of them licks in on you.
Fuck, dude. Everyone decided they were going to hit me hard as fuck, too, on that day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting like goosebumps thinking about like how badly that hurt.
Yeah, I remember because I zadded your ass, boy.
But my mom comes in and she has a FYE bag with her, and fuck you, Loot Crate. I goddamn hate you and love you at the same time because you got me started on this fucking pop vinyl figure kick I've been on.
Yeah, I didn't even know pop vinyl added accessories and shit.
Yeah, dude, they have a Deadpool taco truck. Or a Deadpool chimichanga truck. Yeah. But she got me for my birthday. I am an adult, right? Let's go ahead and let's put this loose quotation marks on both sides of this. I am an adult.
Yeah. A quote grown ass man.
Yeah, motherfucker. And she hands me I now have a Breaking Bad beer bottle opener. That's very an adult thing.
Yes.
A Breaking Bad keychain thing, which I add with all my other keychains, which is the Deadpool emblem and Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
Then I got to digging around in the bag. Oh yeah, a car magnet, which I'm going to use in my fridge, which is another like Heisenberg head, all the same drawn photo.
Yeah, don't put it on the car because somebody you know will fucking just grab it.
Yeah, yeah. And plus, I want Heisenberg on my fridge. I mean, I'm already going to have a Los Pollos Hermanos fucking thing hanging up in there.
Heisenberg on your car, too, might get you pulled over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
And my car is blue.
That's what I'm saying. It's like putting a dead sticker on a fucking car.
Yeah.
Guaranteed to get you pulled over.
But I go rooting around this bag, and here is a Gus Fring action figure, which, you know, fans of the show collect, you know, action figures from it. And here's a Jesse Pinkman, and I was like, Jesse! And then I dig my hand a little bit further, and here is the Crystal Ship, which is their RV, with the Jesse Pinkman pop vinyl figure sticking out of the top, and I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I know with me, the part that he sits in the top, I would probably put some kind of controls. I know I'd end up putting a radio or an amp or something. I would make that functional to do something.
But I'm a boring faggot. I'm never going to take it out of the box.
Well, I've been thinking about making an amp out of my Scooby-Doo lunchbox. So.
Reggie.
That, you know, they made a clock one time of the Mystery Machine. No shit.
Like an alarm clock?
No shit.
There's a, God. It's supposed to be like for those people, it's extra hard for them to wake up and they just repeatedly hit the snooze button. I guess people who have lost their job to the snooze button. It is an alarm clock that has like propellers and shit on it. Okay. And what it is when it starts to go off, propellers activate and like this little part that turns off the alarm clock lifts up with it. And like will bounce on the floor and like will like fucking fly and shit till you like get your ass up and catch it.
That sucks though, man, because you're gonna be flailing around all blind.
Yeah.
Put your hand like right in that fucking egg beater.
Fuck!
Next thing you know, you're stomping that motherfucker flat.
And then you have to go and buy like another $100 and something alarm clock or.
It's like me and my two buddies one time, man, we got fucking drunk back in high school, and all right, we got drunk on a Friday night, and my buddy had forgotten left his clock fucking on the alarm. Oh, God. Yeah. So 6 o'clock the next morning, we literally come in at like fucking 3:30. 3 teenagers, there's nowhere to fucking sleep, so we said fuck it, and all piled into his big ass bed. Yeah. Passed out. Like fucking 6 in the morning, the goddamn alarm's going off. I'm on the outside.
Cussing.
Yeah. My friend that owned the house, or, that was his room and shit, he's shoving on my other buddy to get the fuck up. Get up and fucking do something. And the one in the middle of my other buddy.
Still drunk.
Yeah. He puts his arms in the middle of my back. Took his foot, put it right in the cheek of my ass, dude. And like the power of both of them just launched my ass into the fucking floor.
Ah! You look like a DJ Jazzy Jeff being kicked out of the house on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. I was the little guy, I go flying. I went over there.
I can see myself out.
Yeah. I went over there, dude. I'm flailing. I have no idea how to turn this fucking clock off.
You're just like beating it with your fist.
I am fucking still drunk, on the verge of hungover. Just.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I started fucking hitting it. And I shit you not, dude. I picked it up, slammed it on the table like 3 fucking times, and it ended up just throwing the son of a bitch. I mean, just threw it. It unplugged it, hit the floor, and fucking shattered. All right. Fucking went over back to the bed and fell back into it. And the guy, like I said, whose clock that was, he's like, when I fucking wake up, I'm going to kick your ass. But thanks for turning off the fucking alarm. I fucked that clock up.
I bet he didn't even kick your ass.
No. It was like 1, 2 o'clock. We finally got up.
Everyone elected to destroy that clock.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't take vote.
Yeah.
It was a unanimous decision.
I fucking trounced it, dude. I fucked that thing up. It was like pieces of it all over his fucking bedroom. Because it just come the fuck apart.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Have mercy.
Well, he said fuck it. He told me later. He said, how long I've hated that fucking clock?
Went out and got another one exactly fucking like it.
No. Dude, they used to make a baseball. It was a clock, or more like a softball, all right? And this was early 90s, I think, 89, 90, up to there. It had a clock in the top of it. And there was a vibrator type motor in it. And just like you were talking about, that thing would take off, fly across the room. This ball was meant to shake and roll from you. It would fall off the table and shit.
I think I've seen shit like that before.
Yeah, and to shut them off, you have to smack them against something. Yeah, that's the only way. There's like some kind of a motion sensor in it.
It's crazy.
And I thought, yeah, that's really what we want. A clock whose sole purpose is to huck that sumbitch.
Yeah, you fucking resurrect Babe Ruth and he's fucking pointing on what spot he's going to knock that son of a bitch out to.
Yeah. How many of them got thrown through fucking walls and shit?
I wonder how many of them got tossed out windows.
Or some dude gets up, walks to the fucking out on his back deck with his baseball bat. You know what I mean? Throws it up in the air and just fucking waylays it.
I bet quite a few people did just see if it'll fucking survive it. Like, cause that's you have something that's shaped like it's supposed to be a baseball.
It was a softball
that has electronics in it.
Mm-hmm.
At least 20% of the people that bought that just bought it to smack it one good time to see if it would survive.
How many lightsabers did you ever see that were bent in the middle because 2 kids whacking each other with them?
Mine was. I had the Luke Skywalker one when I was a kid that had the one you go like that.
That telescopes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I hit one of my buddies with it like over the head and it fucking...
I hit a kid one time from being hungover. I got woke up, and that sounds evil. But it's going to sound even worse. I hit him with a hammer. Hang on. My friend, the same guy who had the alarm clock. I pass out drunk, all right? fucking late at night. We'd been partying, acting stupid. I pass out fucking drunk. I get woke up like 7 a.m. with his son beating me in the fucking head with a giant Pink Floyd inflatable fucking hammer. It was a big purple...
Bit you!
Yeah, bang, bang! Just beating the shit out of me with it and laughing. I jumped up, and I mean, dude, I hadn't even had time to think, and I done got hit like fucking 3 or 4 times.
It's probably more like 30 before you woke up.
Exactly.
You don't even fucking know.
That's probably what he's doing, like barely hit me, kept getting harder and harder. Well, I jumped up.
He's been working on your ass for like an hour and a half. He thought you were dead. Just laying there.
I jumped up. Now I grabbed that fucking hammer, and it would squeak when it hits, And I turned around, and I clobbered that kid in the top of the head with that inflatable hammer. And I know it sounds evil. I hit a child in the head with a hammer. I fucking knocked his ass flat in the floor.
Little son of a bitch deserved it.
Thing was, he jumped up, was laughing his ass off. Wasn't pissed, like he just, like you said, probably thought I was fucking dead. My buddy come in, man. I'm sitting there trying to fucking wake the hell up. He come in like about 10, 15 minutes later, and I was like, do you know what your fucking boy did to me this morning? Woke me up, beat me in the head with a fucking hammer. And he's laughing. He's like, yeah, he got me in the nuts one morning. Let's just put it this way. He didn't get the hammer over the head.
Oh, no. Lord.
The boy got his ass whipped for that.
Oh, my fucking God.
My brother woke up my uncle one time. He had this slide whistle. All right. Dude, my brother used to fuck with his slide whistle forever. I mean, the birds, like the mockingbirds outside, would imitate his ass. I'm not shitting you, dude. You'd have to hear it. Well, my uncle was passed out on the couch, and he come up with that slide whistle right next to my uncle. Making fucking noises. My uncle, dude, about jumped over the back of the fucking couch. I mean, just come straight up. And he was yelling at my dad, he's, Bobby, who the fuck give this kid a goddamn whistle?
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Let's put it this way. We didn't get this so much back till like 4 o'clock that afternoon. He just snatched it up, put it in his fucking pocket, and he was like, fuck off, kids.
Didn't get it back till you were like 26.
Yeah.
Now I think you can finally be responsible with this and not be a little asshole. I forgot about this thing years ago.
Yeah, but next time he gets drunk, I know what I'm doing.
Beat him over the head with the inflatable hammer.
Yeah.
Went to Walmart Friday after getting off of work.
Oh, boy.
I haven't been to Walmart in probably a couple months.
I ain't been in a Walmart for maybe almost a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I avoid it whenever possible.
I don't go in that fucking place. But all right, well let me do a little precursor story to this.
Yeah.
Running my route on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Truck's fucking up. I have 6 stops left.
Mm-hmm.
Takes the towing company longer to get out there and get my truck, get it fit to haul back and haul it back.
Yeah. You had to get it with a flatbed or
no. They lift it with the
probably one of them bigger wreckers.
Yeah, one of the bigger wreckers, and then they have to disconnect the drive shaft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it took them longer to do all that than it would have if I just could have seen those last 6 stops.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. You're on the clock.
I mean, I'm not getting paid hourly.
Hourly?
I'm getting paid salary.
Yeah.
Not hourly.
Getting paid celery.
Yeah. So it doesn't really, matter either way with that. But still, it's just wasting my fucking time.
Yeah.
So get back to work, do my paperwork real quick,
and
like I said earlier, I was like, I'm gonna be turning 24. I'm gonna go ahead and get this. So I've talked probably in nauseum about how I don't give a shit about Call of Duty.
I can't stand it.
I played this new one. I played it some this morning. I played it some yesterday morning.
It's the same fucking game. It's Doom. I don't care what they say. It's fucking Doom.
But
that's all it is.
All this is pretty much is going to be fodder for Thanksgiving and Christmas for me and my uncle to play, because we always play.
Yeah.
We played World at War for goddamn 4 years, or at least 3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Every Thanksgiving or every Christmas when I've been able to go up there.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll let you borrow the Atari. He said, fucking, I'm gonna whoop your ass at bowling.
Or beat your ass at burger time.
Damn right. Damn right you can.
But I get to Wally World. I grab a cart.
Mm-hmm.
I grab some batteries.
Is there any more useless feeling? I mean, honestly, this is any store. But whenever you, a grown-ass man, tooling around a store with a shopping cart.
I didn't really feel...
I feel like a tool, dude. It's like, you fucking consumer unit, you know? Yeah, I get... It's not that I'm getting like... I don't know, what's the term?
Self-aware?
Self-aware, yeah. It's not that, it's just... I fucking hate those robots.
Yeah.
And you see them in stores.
They just tool around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this cart is some kind of a weird walker.
It's like, I don't need Minion tube socks, but they're on sale for $3.99.
Ooh, Duck Dynasty underwear.
Ooh, Duck Dynasty the video game.
God. Oh, fuck no.
We'll get to that here in a minute. But I go to the back, right? And this one dude bought like an Xbox One game, and I'm like, you're gonna need those keys again, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And so like a guy who I've gone in there and just talked, shot the shit with before, because Sick Nasty used to work with him.
Yeah. I
was like, is that the only PS4 you got? It was the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 bundle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how big's the hard drive on that? Is that a 500 gig? Like all the rest of them? He was like, no, it's a 1 terabyte. And I'm like, huh. Give me that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Goes down there. If I can, opens it up, puts it in the cart. I look at the box and I notice there's a little bent on the corner. I'm like, nah, give me the better box.
Yeah. This one's probably been dropped.
It changes it out, and I'm looking at the game case, and for all of a sudden, like, the name of the game escaped me that I was going to get it. Planned on getting it all week.
Yeah.
Has been watching videos for the past month about it, released on Tuesday this week. And he goes, you want any other game? And I'm like, and he was like, Fallout 4? And I'm like, that's it. That's fucking it.
How can I not remember this motherfucker?
Yeah. So, he carries it all up to the little thing. And I'm sitting there and ringing it all up, asked me if I want the protection package, which I have a protection package through PS Plus. I don't need your shit. So, rings it all up together. Another guy who's, I guess, like, coworker buddies with, he was like, yeah, dude, you're going to love that game. Reminder, it came out on Tuesday. This was Friday.
Yeah.
So, not even officially 4 days had passed.
Yeah.
Right? He goes, I've already put 55 hours into it.
Let's see, that's 3 days, 55 hours. What the fuck is he just sitting around doing nothing but playing fucking Fallout?
Dude, it didn't look like he had bags under his eyes or anything.
What the fuck?
Like, apparently, I didn't know this, but my little cousin had bought a PS4 and he didn't get the Call of Duty bundle, so he's super jelly about that. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Is that the little destructive fucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
Apparently he's grown up, but I haven't seen him in like fucking months to years. I don't know.
Well, now that he's grown up, you go over and destroy something of his.
Well, he didn't ever destroy anything of mine. He
tried to.
He tried to steal my phone.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Steal his phone just as...
No, yeah, he has a Galaxy S6.
Yeah.
I should. But just to fuck with him.
Take a minute and just open the case, pull all the guts out of it, put the case back together and lay the case down.
Just take the battery out?
No, just take the guts.
Dude.
Take the fucking motherboard and everything. Just...
That's all these little screws and shit. You know how simple it is? Like, you peel off the back of it, take the battery out quick, and snap it back together?
Yeah.
Like, because I do that. I can do that on mine in like literal seconds because I do it all the time now.
Yeah, but if you was to throw me one of them phones and a screwdriver,
oh yeah,
it'd be 5 minutes.
But you have this thing called manual dexterity. I have this thing called sausage fingers.
Yeah, I got little ferret fingers.
Like you're able to like work on these tiny things and like actual see well. I wear bottle cap glasses and fucking plant my face in a television.
Well, that's the thing. It's one of my little secrets. I can see great little things as long as you're about 3 inches in front of my eyes.
I can't do it.
I gotta stick my face right into it.
Even that close, it's fucking blurry to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit gets blurry to me, I'd say about 6-7 foot. And then it starts blurring worse and worse and worse further out it gets. Mm-hmm.
Mine's fucking blurry, like even this close in front of my face if I was to not have my glasses on. But
yeah. So to work close, I've got to get it like right in my fucking muzzle.
And then if I have it too close, it's fucking blurry. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I have bad eyes. Goddamn, thank you, astigmatism. But anyway.
For me, it was reading. That's what fucked me up. I read too much as a kid.
But I get this thing, pay for it, roll out of there, put it in the car, take a picture of it, send it to my my buddy who plays Xbox One online that I play with.
Yeah.
And
we just with the caption "Suck it, bitches,"
which was it was the Call of Duty version. He likes Call of Duty. He's just one of those people that fucking who plays it every year, no matter fucking what. And
yeah,
he never really like talks that much about it. It's just something he does. It's like he's also a casual Madden fan.
Oh god,
of all fucking things. It's just because he likes the Steelers because he's from Pennsylvania. Yeah, but
yeah,
but he I sent him a picture of that. I put on there, suck it. and he the next day he goes out and he buys Fallout 4 like the collector's edition from like GameStop or something that has like the book and shit with it.
Yeah.
And he takes a picture of it and he sent it to me and he was like, suck it.
And that's why I sent a picture of the one you've got, already sucked it.
Sucked it. But as soon as I pull in my driveway, like I'm not even out of my car yet. And I'm like, I call Gleek up.
Yeah.
I'm like, get your ass over here. And you're like, I'm eating, motherfucker. And I'm like, shit. So
yeah, I wasn't leaving, dude. Fuck that. I was in the middle of fucking getting ready to eat.
Yeah, I understand. I cleared my table. I set the box on it, and I just fucking looked at it for a minute. I was sitting there. I'm fucking like chewing my fingernails and shit, and I'm like, he's gonna take forever to go here. I know he is.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I can't wait.
I'm like, fuck it. And literally probably 3 to 5 minutes of me sitting there staring at the box. It's fucking coming open.
I can't wait.
Like my clothes are coming off. Like the box is coming open.
Rubbing your dick all over it.
Me and the console, we touched tips for a sec. It got a little gay. But
well, no, balls never touched, I'm sure.
Oh no, balls never touched, so it's still straight.
That's right.
But I get it all together and shit, and I plug it into my television, and I put new batteries into my remote. And I tried changing the input. Nothing. Fucking remote control is dead. You know what I do? Unplug the fucking PS3, plug the PS4 into that slot, and I'm like, fuck it. And then the quest for the power button began.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you were like, I guess where the power button's at. I'm just looking at the motherfucker. I don't know.
I push along the Call of Duty pictures on the face, and none of them do anything.
Which my old ass when I come over, when I first saw this thing, what's the first thing I said?
It looks like Tron.
Exactly. I wasn't thinking of Call of Duty. Fuck that. I don't even think of that shit. That looks like a Tron machine with Klingon script on the front.
Yeah, that's what I thought too when I saw like the little symbols. I was like, okay, there's a skull. There's a Klingon harpoon emblem or bird of prey.
Yeah.
Then I got looking. It was like, I don't know what the other thing is, and it looks like somebody tried to draw a square but failed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, what a weird clash of cultures, Tron and fucking Klingon.
Yeah, but I run my hand across that, and like none of them are buttons. Like I'm like, okay, and I'm looking at the front, and like on the little like slit that's going across it. And I see,
where I thought I saw a fucking memory card slot.
Yeah, that was like either shine or USB input, and like so I'm like looking through there and I see nothing except for USB ports, and I'm like, well, the PS2 has a switch on the back.
Yeah.
And so like I run my hand along the back and there's nothing there, and I can tilt it forward and I'm looking behind it and I'm like, am I gonna have to Google how to turn this fucking thing on?
Yeah, I don't gotta talk dirty to this motherfucker.
So I sit along I sit it back down, and right before I'm grabbing my phone, I drag my hand along the entire bottom of it, and I hit the eject CD thing, which is the little orange fucking button at the bottom. It goes beep beep beep. I'm like,
well,
that's a button? So that means the thing above it is a button. And I click that and it turns on. And I'm like, this took me 5 minutes to do something that was in my face 90% of the time I was looking at it.
Yeah, but the way it's built.
Yeah, you can't fucking tell.
It's not obvious.
No, it's such like a simple design to it.
Yeah.
Because like if you look at the curve, well, all right, you look at, I think so far, the most complicated design on any of the PlayStation consoles has been the PS1. Because you have the main circle that's the lid, and then you have the two other circles, and then like you have the sides which are indented.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 2, you had the fat and the slim, which are pretty much the same shape.
They're just slabs.
Yeah, they're just slabs. Obelisk. Right?
Yeah.
Then you have the PlayStation 3. All it is a simple, all of the versions are the simple curved top.
Yeah.
One of them has, I think two of them has grooves. The first couple of generations don't, and it just has like the PlayStation Spider-Man 3 written shit on it. But the PS4, it looks like they got the idea from the PS2 to make it a slab again.
Well, it's the state of Tennessee in profile.
Yeah, it's the state of Tennessee in profile. For parallelogram. Parallelogram. I'm done with shapes.
Fuck science.
Fuck shape.
Fuck math. Fuck it.
Fuck shapes. Fuck them. But it's very simplistically designed. It looks like, I don't know, just like nothing that you can think of. I'm like, all right, because there's nothing distinctive really about it. Because like if you were to set that down and be like, or if you were to put that in like an entertainment center, like the one that has the doors on the front, and be like, oh yeah, I just bought a Blu-ray player. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's a weird shaped Blu-ray player you got there.
Yeah, hell, it doesn't look like anything.
No.
It honestly doesn't. I mean, it could be, when you look at it, like you said, Blu-ray player, fucking audio amp.
It could.
Who the fuck knows?
It could be a fucking one of the Steam machines, like one of the Steam boxes they're starting to come out with.
Yeah, if I just slapped an Alpine thing up on the top, and threw it back in the back seat of a car,
look at amp.
Yeah, you'd think it's a fucking car amp.
If you turn it along its side, if you turn it vertical up and down, you would think it's one of those mini PC cases.
Exactly, like those. The little useless bastards. You know, that run off
machines.
Yeah, the little useless ones that didn't even have like a hard drive in them. They
the bare bones kits.
Yeah, they run off a main server.
Yeah,
they were like a terminal kind of thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like anything. I mean, I think it says Sony across the front. Maybe say PlayStation. I can't read it from here.
Yeah,
but I get it all hooked in and everything, and already right away I notice audio difference. It's clear. And I notice the menus run a lot faster because it's, even though like processor wise, like the main processor wise, it's only a core more than the original. Than the PlayStation 3, but I got to read in the day the PlayStation 3 I think had 256 RAM. This one has 8 gigs.
Really?
Yeah, that much of an improvement over the PlayStation 3, and I'm like, no wonder games look like crap for so long.
Dude, 8 gigs. God damn it! They need to get off their ass and just say quit fucking around and just make them full fucking computers.
Yeah. Because that's what it feels like whenever I fucking use it. Like to close the applications and shit, and it's able to like leave applications open while you're playing games.
Yeah, but that would require Sony to allow other people's shit to be run on it, and heaven fucking forbid.
Oh no, we can't have piracy.
Yeah, well,
I don't fucking care.
Every PlayStation object I've had, if I could, I hacked that motherfucker.
But
I mean, all the way back to my fucking PDA, my CLE. Yeah. I had that motherfucker running unsigned fucking shit.
But I get... The first thing I do is I go ahead and I get logged in on all my shit, right? Mm-hmm. I get the YouTube, I get my Netflix, I get my Funimation, I get Twitch on this thing. Finally, I can watch live Twitch streams again, which I spent 2 hours Saturday morning watching a StarCraft 2 tournament. I'm really fucking happy with myself doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, maybe they're going to Zerg Rush. Oh, there's the Zerg Rush. I knew that was going to happen.
Dude, there's a guy that plays Terran that's able to do Terran rushes. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because like everyone's like uses like LOL Zerg Rush. Yeah. Dude, this guy's able to rush with Terran. And you're like, I don't understand. He didn't upgrade shit.
Yeah.
All he did was like, I'm going to build up my army as fast as possible. I'm going to take this guy out. And I'm like, no wonder I don't play games competitively, because I would have never thought of that shit.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I have no need to click this fucking fast, you know?
Okay. Let me say again. Fallout 4 released on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I got this on Friday.
Yeah.
I slide in the disc. Guess what it has to do?
Update! Oh, fuck me.
I'm like looking at this and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Granted, it only takes like 6 minutes to download it.
Oh, just 6 minutes.
But I could have played the game while it was running the update. Thank you, PS4. But I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So I went ahead and
I bet people that got it, that snuck it out of the fucking GameStop. Some employee.
I bet
snuck that motherfucker out. Give it to his buddy like that night.
I bet people that pre-downloaded it day one on Steam.
Yeah.
Okay.
The split second, literally waiting for the timer to count down.
And I bet as soon as they clicked it, they're like, there's an update available. And they're like, son of a fucking bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Some guy at GameStop, he hands the disc to his fucking buddy.
Yeah.
His buddy slaps it right into his fucking laptop, sitting in the car in the parking lot. Bang! Updates.
I'm gonna fucking kill me a Deathclaw. It's gonna be fucking cool.
Fuck.
Big.
Yeah, you know what happened. You fucking know what happened.
I waited that 6 minutes. Gleek is slowly like loading, like just on the way to the house or on the way to my house. And
yeah.
So it's.
Well, that motherfucker was downloading me some fucking pork.
I was getting the pork expansion. Come on.
Exactly.
But
and fucking potatoes, yeah. My ass is Irish and Indian. You ain't getting me out the house if there's a potato laying there ready.
But okay, the thing loads up and it installs some like files onto the like hard drive. You know, whatever standard shit nowadays, cuts down on loading time. Boot up the game. Holy fucking blown away right away.
Yeah. I have to say this. I haven't played any of the first person shooter versions, of Fallout. I've watched you play that other one. I fucking like it. I mean, just the graphics and shit. I think I'd get into it, if I tried to play it. But
dude,
I was kind of blown away by some of it.
Dude, I spent 40 minutes a day alone on gun customization.
Yeah.
Like getting like little parts and shit like around that neighborhood that I helped set up to make like a fucking cheap pistol do some more fucking damage, less recoil, and more like hip fire shot accuracy.
Yeah.
Like I went around this town picking up scrap and making beds for the people to sleep in.
It's like, I swear to God, it's like they're mixing Minecraft with fucking Fallout.
One of the buddy that got it for Xbox One. We're I was waiting for him to come on Skype last night, and it took him an extra 30 minutes to get onto Skype because he was fucking placing doors in Fallout.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't gotten like I like to build shit occasionally.
Yeah.
Whenever I play Fallout, I'm a fucking scavenger. Like I went on a fucking hunt for ammo. I was tired of running out of ammo, and I just ran out of ammo again. Fuck me, I just realized that.
That's because you tend to shoot up the whole goddamn screen.
Yeah.
Your accuracy is for shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a pray and spray kind of guy.
That's why that's why I'm going to start leveling up my luck.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I'm going to level up my luck and my agility.
Or you could take a minute and aim.
Well, when you have a zombie running at when you have a ghoul running at your face, it's a little bit hard to be like, "Oh fuck," and like get like dead on precision accuracy.
Well, that's because you're using a joystick. Man.
Yeah, if I had a mouse, I did for New Vegas,
yeah,
I'd be fucking tearing shit up. It takes me a little while to relearn. Once I stop playing first person shooters, it takes me a little bit while to get my accuracy back. But probably it'll take me like another week or so, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, fucking shoot ghouls in the face. I know I was doing it pretty well in that first part, the museum where I shot that dude in the fucking head, and the first remark that came out was like, his head came apart.
Yeah.
You ever seen a head come apart like that?
Like Bunny from fucking Platoon.
That's what it fucking reminded me of, because it was like pop and just like fucking face chunks whenever, and you're like, huh, this is a 10mm pistol. I did shoot him from point blank, but
yeah,
he was swinging at me with a pull cue, so
yeah. No. There's one of the issues I have with Fallout.
Okay.
One, the world doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be, this one here is supposed to be 200 years after the war. Okay. One, I'm sorry, these houses ain't going to fucking be there.
Probably not, no.
The cars are going to be, if you find them, they're going to be like a pile of rust covered with fucking a tree or something.
Yeah.
You know? There's too much shit after 200 years left laying. And you mean to tell me, 200 years down the road, that this guy is going to be fighting with a pool cue? Of all the shit in the world he can pick up, he's going to pick up randomly a pool cue and decide to go to war with it.
And swing at a guy.
Yeah.
Or I think in that museum it was that one dude that had the fucking shitty goddamn fucking piece of shit laser rifle that has gotten my ass killed more than once. That's why I went on a fucking escapade to go and find me a goddamn bullets.
You do realize that rifles are meant to be used at a distance, right? Pistols up close, rifles at a distance.
Yeah, but it can't hit shit from a distance anyway. Because I took the time and I lined up my shot. I was like, all right, I'm gonna ambush these couple of raiders. I'm gonna take it out really quickly. Raiders, okay, easiest fucking enemies in the entire goddamn game. You can just run up on them all the time. Fucking take out a squad of 4. I took out a squad of 4 today. I ran out of bullets on the first one, and I beat the other 2 to death with the butt of my fucking pistol, okay? There's no reason why I should die to raiders.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm sitting there, and I crank it up, a couple times, and I take my aim. I'm like, all right. I went ahead and I aimed for the torso, right? It was going to fucking kill him anyway, right? Pachoo! Over the shoulder, and I'm like, son of a bitch. So I'm backpedaling the entire time, trying to charge up and hit these fuckers. I kill one, and the other one fucking face shots me.
Yeah.
I die. Dead. Dog's injured.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this fucking laser rifle. Fuck laser weapons. They fucking suck. I hate laser weapons. I've always hated laser weapons in fucking Fallout.
Yeah, some of the first games, you would finally get a laser pistol, but you'd only have in the whole fucking game, you'd be lucky to get 100 shots.
Yeah.
Be trying to find the batteries and shit for it. And by the time you get around to getting it, you'd always find other, just better shit.
Like a minigun. And,
which, that's something else about this game. I think you got the power armor and the minigun a little too fucking quick.
I haven't used it since then.
I know, but my point being
dude,
maybe it's a show off thing, because that's a Deathclaw popped out.
Dude, it was the ultimate tease.
Yeah.
Like, because now I had to find a spot where I can repair my armor to be able to fix the leg and the arm of it. Well, to actually fix the rest of the fucking suit.
Yeah.
Because that Deathclaw, that fucked me up. But yeah, I still have to make a fuck ton of repairs after that Deathclaw fight. And there's a spot where I actually need that power armor and like more ammo for the minigun that it has, because there's a raider down in this like satellite station that has a fucking minigun that just fucking whacks me. I've killed everybody else around the facility except for her. Right?
You can't snipe her or nothing like that?
I've been trying to sneak up on her the entire time, but it's a boss character, and so it has a little bit more health than like your regular raider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till you get a sniper rifle or something.
I have a sniper rifle. It's not that great.
Well, yeah, but still.
Yeah.
You know, just get off at a distance out of range of the minigun, and
what I'll probably make is some frag mines.
Yeah.
And like lure her, and then
yeah. That makes sense.
Kablooey.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fucking tease at the very beginning of the game. Which kudos to Bethesda, because now that just makes me go out and explore, and if I ever stumble upon something to where I could fix them motherfuckers, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. But
well, yeah, but when I seen it, I was like, this is awful fucking early in this game.
But it feels so good, dude. It feels better than any of the other power armors for any other game.
And both of our reactions as soon as we saw the Deathclaw was like, oh fuck,
holy shit,
get the fuck out of there.
But they do it in such a great way too, because like I looked at the Brotherhood of Steel armor and I turned and like there's this guy, this raider shooting at me from the roof, and I see the minigun and I'm like, fuck yeah, and I run over to the minigun and it's like you got to have a strength of at least 8 to do it. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, and I'm like, oh yeah, power armor, and I run back over there to it and I hop in it finally, and then goes over and he pulls the fucking minigun off the thing.
Yeah.
I fucking make Swiss cheese out of the guy across the road on the roof.
Yeah.
And now I'm like trying to aim at the fucking raiders that are on the ground, and I can't hit a goddamn one of them, and I'm like
shooting everything in the fucking world but them. I'm
like, fuck it. And so like I just jump off the top of the building. It lands hardcore. I think that's what did a lot of the damage to both the legs, but fuck it looked awesome.
Well, I seen it mention something about that the armor stops you from getting fall damage.
Yeah. The armor stops you from getting fall damage, and then like all the raiders started running back towards the car, and I started like sweeping the fucking minigun back and forth, killing all the raiders and shit. Dealt with the Deathclaw, which that fucker took me down twice, and the Deathclaws look even more horrifying than this one.
Yeah, they're even bigger than before.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, they're even bigger than like they were in Fallout 1, you know, the original.
Yeah.
Where they were animated way the hell taller than, you know, like even the fucking the giants, the mutants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fucking scary.
Yeah.
They're always scary, but this one, like, it's even like you can see it even clearer. I guess it was because like super high definition graphics and like, oh yeah, they're Deathclaws in this game when they're programmed. And it's like, let's make Deathclaws even scarier. And
was
like,
it the
fuck.
Which one was it? Fallout 3 or Fallout 2 or Brotherhood of Steel that had the Deathclaw that come with you? There was one of them that a Deathclaw would join your party.
Huh.
Yeah, no shit.
There's
It was supposed to be one of the intelligent ones. Yeah.
In Fallout New Vegas, the very first time I was trying to get to New Vegas itself, I just went like, I was like, all right, there's a major highway this way, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this way. And I was stopped on the road, and it was like, there's an entire mine that had been infested with Deathclaws.
Yeah, it's like that one of the earlier games.
And I was like, oh, well, I'll just keep on walking.
Yeah, that one. The one I'm thinking about was a nest. You go into like a whole fucking nest of them.
Yeah, that's what this is in this mine. But I'm just walking on the highway, and there are like fucking 3 Deathclaws eating a guy.
Nope.
No, as soon as I like got near them, they're like, oh yeah, fresh meat, and turned around and was like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and eat this guy. And I'm like, all I have is a fucking repeater rifle. And so like I'm backpedaling, I'm trying to shoot.
They're like, running backwards shooting at them.
Yeah, running backwards shooting at them. They're like, you need armor piercing bullets, and I'm like, fuck. I've played this game literally an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, see, it says you need armor piercing bullets to shoot him in the eyeball or the bunghole. I mean, come on, man. I don't give a shit. Even Godzilla You shoot this some bitch in the eyeball or shoot him up the bunghole.
What if he blinks or winks? Either one of them.
Keep shooting.
Dude, imagine if you were in this universe and you had 3 death claws running at you.
I'd run like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, even if you have the ability to run backward and shoot them in the eye. You're not going to hit the fucking eye.
But you see my point.
I mean, you might get lucky and get a tongue shot into a death claw that's like maybe biting your tongue or eating something a little bit too spicy.
Yeah.
It's going to fucking fuck you up anyway, even if you run turntail and
even with non-armor piercing, just regular ass bullets from a pistol or something, you should have at least a 1 in 1,000 chance to do some damage.
Yeah, but that 1 in 1,000 chance with the death claw is not going to fucking happen.
It ain't going to amount to shit.
Because they try to give you hugs the way that they do the animation, which their hugs is just coming towards you with
both claws.
All hands at once. And yeah, you're fucked anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, that fucker that was on there when I started playing even took me down and started like chopping at my face when I had Brotherhood of Steel armor on. The only reason why I got lucky there is because not only Brotherhood of Steel armor, but also motherfucking minigun with like 300 rounds in it.
Exactly.
But another thing,
you were like, why the fuck won't this son of a bitch die?
Just fucking die. And I just kept on it the entire time. Just
yeah.
And then there's this raider bitch that was up at a balcony on the 2nd floor of a building. So I point my minigun at her, and she kept hiding behind the post, and I was trying to shoot her through the post and just fucking tearing up the wood everywhere, and I was like, fuck it. So I take the slow-ass piece of armor, and I march my way upstairs, and she backs herself into a corner, and I just revved up the minigun and just turning her into a pile of mincemeat.
Yeah.
Just fucking unloaded, probably with 100-something rounds, because that's how much you had pissed me off. It's time for you to be fucking hamburger meat.
Yeah.
I'm done with your ass.
When I used to play the earlier Fallouts, I used to love the fucking minigun. But you had to have it because by then you were fighting the fucking mutants. The big ass giant assholes. And you want to get pissed off in that game, you unload on a fucking giant like point blank twice with a minigun, and that son of a bitch is still coming.
Yeah, with the super sledge.
Yeah. Fuck.
I remember the first time I seen him. A super mutant in Fallout 3. God, it was a part of the main storyline. It was after you first meet the Brotherhood of Steel that had set up their DC base, and it was I think 3 or 4 super mutants and like a mega super mutant. And this thing, instead of using a normal weapon, grabbed hold of a fire hydrant and ripped it up out of the ground. And so it had fire hydrant head, chunk of concrete, pipe.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. After seeing this, I decided to duck into the nearest building and let the Brotherhood take care of it, because they all had miniguns. I'm running around with a rifle.
Yeah.
What am I gonna fucking do?
Yeah, y'all deal with that Hulk smash bullshit out there.
Like I'm just trying to get some Mintads and some Rad Roach meat and trying to find this Galaxy radio station. I didn't sign up for that. I just got out of the vault.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I almost had to kill one of my friends that I knew all my life.
Which, I want some more explanation in this game. If this is supposed to be a vault that decided to start freezing people as an experiment.
Spoilers.
Well, it's right there in the beginning,
yeah.
So, where the fuck's the other frozen people? Where the fuck were their pods?
They were all right there.
No, it was like just the two of you.
No, everyone else, there's more people in those frozen pods.
Like, okay, I don't remember. I must have missed it.
It had not only those cryogenic chambers, but also people lived in that vault as well.
Okay.
That killed the Overseer.
Yeah.
Because I went back and I read like the rest of the logs. Because I know when you were over here, I was like, fuck it, I want to actually play the game. I've been waiting for a
Yeah.
goddamn week. I want to go outside. I want to see the wasteland. I want to go fucking scavenge for shit.
Yeah. Well, when you wasn't playing Donkey Kong on it.
Yeah. Yeah, when I wasn't playing Donkey Kong, and I looked at that, everyone's gotten that fucking trophy that fucking played that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone was like, yeah, we're gonna play fucking Donkey Kong tonight, lol. And I thought I was being original,
Yeah.
and everyone else had fucking done it on Tuesday after they updated the game on day one.
It is right there in the beginning.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. But apparently, too, like on one of the few loading screens it has, which I'm really surprised because every fucking time you went into a house in Fallout 3 New Vegas, it was like loading screen, and you're like, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, it's the bigger buildings, and they're fucking quick. I mean, less than 30 seconds every single time.
Well, we said, what, 8 gigs of fucking memory?
Oh, yeah, 8 gigs of fucking
It
memory.
ought to fucking load quick.
Yeah, I think it's 8 gigs of, like, DDR3?
I couldn't tell you. I'd have to go look it up.
I'm not sure whatever the newest shit is.
It's all in a common game sphere. Hell, I don't,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for Tally to come over and for me to go on, like, some fucking adventure. Because, God damn it, I'd beat Cartman. And I would have Kyle, Stan, and Kenny. And
yeah. You know, they need to come out with some more games on that.
They will be.
Mm-hmm.
The Fractured Butthole.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the sequel to the Stick of Truth.
You know another thing that would make a cool-ass fucking game? Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty can make a fucking awesome game. I think it could. It'd have to be so multiple choice, though. Choose your own adventure kind of thing.
The thing that made the South Park the game work so hard is because it was just so clean-cut, linear.
Well, it's also you got so many characters, so you have so many different ideas, stories, and
yeah, that's what made that game work, is because it was so damn linear. You had all the jokes there, and like you really can't fuck up the jokes, and
yeah,
it was like the problem with Family Guy game. Well, like the first Family Guy game that came out on PS2, it was so linear, but it was kind of loose at the same time. And like the Peter Griffin levels, when you were punching people, you just kept saying the same shit over and over again. The Stewie levels really were kind of like hit or miss.
Well, I'm thinking like for a Rick and Morty type game, you've got literally the whole fucking infinite universe. The game can go 1,001 different directions.
Make it a roguelike?
Yeah, it's you could literally have, the game could be 14 different kind of games all put together. Depending on like what adventure you're on, and I don't know. Maybe you have to wait for a couple of more seasons so you get more characters.
Yeah, more content, because like thinking of what they just have now, I'm like, so it's gonna be climbing up the giant staircase and climbing down the giant staircase and going to that little bar that's in one of them.
Yeah,
but
shooting Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to the next South Park game. I think they're gonna really change around the combat system in there, because
I hope.
Like after I got used to it, it wasn't any problem, because you just fucking do a critical hit every single time. And
yeah, but I didn't like that whole
timing thing.
Yeah, timing thing on top of I don't know,
turn based.
Yeah, it didn't. No, fuck that. Give me one or the other.
I really hope they go more like Final Fantasy VII with it.
Yeah,
where you have like a 4-person party, or where you have a 4-person party and you have like more like spells to do shit with, or
they probably will.
I hope so. Even I would even settle for a 2-person party if it was just like the more spells and or moves or whatever.
Well, it has to be 4 though. I think it needs to be 4, because in general the gang is 4 kids.
It's 4 kids, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think they did it for like a little bit of a balance reason, because if you had 4 characters, and I think the most you can go up at a time is like 6 on there, you could easily take out the 6 characters with those 2 that you were playing with. And so they would have to scale it different to where they were harder.
Yeah.
If you had the...
It's like trying to play D&D with 4 or 5 fucking characters that are like 10th level.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to scale everything up and try to have to deal with all that.
Yeah, no more saying, ooh, a goblin approaches you with a sword. Now you got to say, well, all right, 357 fucking goblins appear. A whole village.
You have pissed them off, and it's time to go.
Yeah. 13 hours later, they're in no danger of getting killed, but it takes 13 hours to play that fucking encounter.
Oh my God.
You remember how I used to, some of the battles? They have a fight and it'd take a fucking hour and a half.
It took, let's just say about 45 minutes to an hour and a half, though, was us cracking up and going on tangents. And...
Yeah. But still, though, I mean, like, everybody and their brother, especially the way that you split time down into segments and all.
Yeah.
And everybody and their brother, when it come their turn, with nobody interrupting them, it was their turn, goddammit.
It was a lot of distracting shit, because we were originally going to call, I know you wanted to call it, or I brought it up to you after listening to the continued cast, where they had the tangent cast.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck, that would have been a perfect name for a podcast.
It would have been, because our fucking ability to just go off in the left field.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
It's not even like going all the way to the wall in the left field. It's like walking through the wall and then like out in the parking lot and like in between a couple rows of cars.
Yeah.
And, like, getting distracted by cloud shapes and thinking about wanting a hot dog. And
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes our podcast ends up like the equivalent of taking a big old hit of nitrous and just wandering the fuck off.
It's like, let's go in the woods this week.
Yeah.
Because I like a very free-form kind of thing.
I believe it.
Because I guess that's why another reason why I like open world games so much and kind of do your own thing, because you can kind of set up your own mission to go out and do stuff like go out and hunt for ammo, or what's in this truck yard? I'm going to shoot this ghoul in the face. Ooh, a supermarket.
Yeah, I'm going to go base jump off top of this building. That kind of shit.
Yeah. Let's see here.
My favorite is climb the top of the water tower and with a fucking rifle.
Shooting from the clock tower.
Yep. Well, you've done it, though, playing like GTA.
Dude, I used to... All right, you know that the Chrysler-like building?
Yeah.
All right, I used to go in there, get to the helicopter pad, pull out the upgraded sniper rifle, and see, like, wait for people to load on the ground. And as soon as they did, just like, poof, headshot. And then it would be like, wanted level, and then it would slowly just flash away, and like it would take a while to go away, and then you wait for the next person to load, and it's like, boom, headshot, wanted level.
You know, the ones that always got me was the missions. It was the older games,
Yeah.
But like Vice City, where you'd have to, one of the missions, it says kill like 30 fucking gang members. But you'd be
the rampages?
Yeah. But you're looking through the sniper rifle and you're popping them off. And then you notice every one of these motherfuckers is dressed completely the fucking same.
Yeah.
You look down and here's a group of like 8 of the fuckers and everybody's got the same hat, same everything. Yeah.
They really change it up. I remember, oh my God, yet again, San Andreas. When you could recruit your homies to ride along with you and do drive-bys.
Yeah.
I remember I got like a van where you can fit like 8 people in. And I went around, like, I found the fat dudes.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on with me. It's like, I just had a van of all the same fat guy, like, rolling around with me.
Oh my God. Fat Albert's got a posse.
It was the cholesterol kids. We were all rolling through the gangbuster streets of San Andreas, going to the donut shop, going down to the burger shot.
Cholesterol kids. I like that.
Grove Street, motherfucker. Wait a second, let me finish my Whopper. Let's go roll up on some ballers and get some pizza.
Yeah. God.
Dude. I don't know. I always feel like I play games a lot more differently than other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I go off when I do weird shit like that.
Well, yeah, I tend to do that. I just sometimes.
Oh yeah, the banana bus you made by ramming it up the fucking waterfall.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's more than shit like that. I will do just stupid shit. I remember, like, I used to get in the jet and just see if I could do loop-de-loops under a fucking overpass.
Yeah.
Not just fly under the overpass. Can I do loop-de-loops, go under it, over it, just try to, like, circle 2 or 3 times in a row under the overpass.
In which now those are achievements in GTA 5.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, you get an achievement for every time you can fly underneath bridges and overpasses.
Yeah.
It's like the insane stunt bonus thing shit.
Yeah, like I remember there was buildings that you can't fly a helicopter between normal, but if you can rock the helicopter sideways, you can pass between them, as long as you end up falling sideways. But I used to see if I could stuff the helicopter between 2 fucking buildings. Yeah, get right up on it and then just cock it some bitch sideways, see if I could sail between them. It usually didn't work.
No, I've done my fair share of stupid flying tricks. Most of them was in GTA 5 where they have the giant windmill farm thing.
Yeah, flying between them.
And one of the challenges was fly here. And I was like, fuck it. I ain't got nothing to lose. It's a video game. The first like 3 or 4 I went by, it was like chop, 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 chop. And explosions everywhere. It doesn't ever end well. Like, that's whenever I'm flying something, I see that, and I'm like, I'm going to go over the top of this, or I'm going to go around it. I'm not going through that son of a bitch again.
Yeah.
I mean, if you run through it while you're being chased by the cops and the fucking helicopters get caught up in it, it's funny as shit to watch. It's not funny to do it yourself.
I was watching a video a while back, and they're showing one of those power farms, great big fucking windmill, and it's just spinning. And here come a whole fucking group of fucking geese. Yeah, the ones on one end of the V flew right into one of them big bastards. It was, oh my god, it's tragic and hilarious at the same fucking time. I mean, they exploded. Literally, it was just like poof, feathers. I mean, that was it. Just a meatball and feathers.
Yo, homie, let's go down to the store and get some meatballs. Grove Street, motherfucker.
Cholesterol kids.
Well, it looks like if I ever become a gang member, I have the name for my gang now.
The Cholesterol Kids.
The Cholesterol Kids. And as the leader, I would be the Cholesterol Kid.
I was about to say, there's our segment right there. So then we get to film a bit.
Where it's me being fat and talking about food.
Yeah, but it starts off with a wanted poster.
The Cholesterol Kid.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Your list of crimes, and it's got like fucking cholesterol levels, triglycerides, daily salt intake,
Once actually stole candy from a baby.
It's like standing over top of a baby buggy, and all you see is like you leaned over and throwing punches. Give me this sucker, motherfucker!
Well, you know why you can't sucker punch a baby, right?
Why?
It's because you don't have to sneak up on a baby.
Oh,
you can just punch it without having to sneak up on it.
Your head gets stuck in a soft spot.
Oh,
like a tar baby.
Oh, fucking flail around your fist. I wonder if that's gonna be a weapon in Fallout 4. Baby fist.
Baby fist.
Modders are gonna end up doing some shit to where you end up playing as a toddler. I would not be surprised at all.
Well, I mean, the game is going to be rife for any of that shit.
Oh yeah, because Bethesda, instead of going through and fixing their games, is like, fuck it, let modders do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most of the time, because like,
you don't make money fixing fucking problems.
No.
You make money coding a new game. There's no money to be made in fixing shit.
Bethesda's pretty good at fucking not releasing a new game. I think the last Fallout game probably came out in 2007 or 2008. Somewhere around that period.
Fallout 2 is so fucking broken that there's hidden levels in the game.
Yeah.
And I got to play where people went through and opened the whole fucking game up. It was the version that had everything, like it's the way it's meant to be played. Problem is, there's certain levels they tell you don't save on this fucking level, because you will completely bork your whole fucking game. And it's this one where you're supposed to be like, do you remember the witch doctor like guy?
I did never play the second one because it was such a buggy mess.
Oh, it's buggy. It's bad. But
it was before Bethesda got a hold of it too.
Was it?
Yeah, it was another studio at the time.
Well, I remember this one. You, like I said, you're the whole thrust of the witch doctor guy is that he's trying to find his sister.
Yeah,
and it's the level that you find her. And holy fuck, dude, there's just parts of it. I remember playing this one level like 3 fucking times in a row because it would literally lock the entire fucking game up.
Mm.
Just they glitch out and that's it. It's fucked. You've got to go back to your old save because you'll never fucking start it back over.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No fucking thank you. Well,
I'd already beat the game, but when I read that there was extra shit, that you could see, I was like, I want to beat the whole fucking thing.
Which is why you never played Bully, even though the Scholarship Edition doesn't add that much shit to it.
Yeah.
And
just that game just irritated me. It's good, but it irritated me.
That's like one of my top 10 favorite games of all time is Bully. And I was talking to someone the other day, and I was telling them about when I was planning originally to get a PS4, because I was going to wait until a little bit before the release of the second LA Noire game, and they were like, really, you're going to wait till that? And they're like, why? And I'm like, first LA Noire is like one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching you play that.
And he was like, really? And he was like, Skyrim's the best game ever. And I'm like,
what?
I'm like, that's debatable.
There's no debate to that at all. Skyrim, I'm sorry, maybe there's a lot of fans. I'm sure there is.
Like, I don't mind it. It's fun.
I watch people play it.
Yeah.
I was bored to fucking tears watching them play Skyrim.
Man, I play fantasy games all the same. Like Bethesda games, at least like Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. You're supposed to play through it multiple times and like get different experiences with different characters. And which it really doesn't work for me for fantasy games most of the time, because every fucking time I play a tank. That's what I know. That's what I like to do. And even though like it takes me a long time to kill something, fucking try to kill me back.
Yeah.
I mean, come the fuck on. But
well, it's like me. Every time I play Fallout, I always end up, like you said, the same kind of character.
Yeah.
The little agile, wormy fucker.
With high science.
That's got, that, but also has like sneaking ability, thieving ability, high agility so I don't get hit, And on that game is so important to get those extra 1 or 2 movement points.
Yeah.
So you can like count out how far can your enemy move for each round. And always make sure that you're 1 step ahead of him where he can't reach you.
So the expeditions retreat?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I literally played a wormy little fuck.
In this one, I'm playing it differently than how I played most of my New Vegas playthroughs, with the higher charisma, higher agility.
Yeah, I wanted high enough charisma that I could deal with people.
Yeah, I think I'm probably the next level that I get. I might have to level up my I might level up my gunslinger again, or I might go ahead and put another point in charisma, just so I can have people stop telling me fucking no when I ask them things. and I
always wanted the option, instead of I'm not going to do it. Stick gun in face.
Yeah. There's one of the last perks that you get. It's called Intimidation.
Yeah.
Where it's pretty much that.
It needs to be like the Master Blaster perk, where just the hand comes out, grabs him by the neck, and it just says 3 seconds, break neck. Who run Bartertown?
it shows. I think the picture of it, because I looked at the little poster that came with the game, is like literally you're jamming a pistol into someone's back. And that's like the intimidation picture. Yeah. It's like, well, I've seen the Vault Boy kicking a pregnant woman in the belly, so this really doesn't put anything past him. But you know that was actually like deleted like cut content from the first Fallout game because because they thought that it was going a little bit too far. And it wasn't released until like the release of Fallout New Vegas because the artist came up and he was like, "Oh yeah, I found a bunch of these old files when I used to work for the people that made the original Fallout games." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about this one," and posted it on his site.
Oh my goodness!
So it's official Fallout artwork of Vault Boy kicking a pregnant woman in the belly.
You know, the other day, all right, one of those stupid little internet arguments.
Oh.
Yeah, telling somebody off on a certain website that, you know. Yeah. But anyway, got into a fucking little internet argument, you know. And I wrote it without even thinking what I was writing. But later, I thinking back on it, I was like, that has got to be one of the nastiest, best put downs ever. Mungfelcher.
The best Yo Mama style joke I ever heard was from the Player Haters Ball on Chappelle's show.
Oh, yeah.
If you excuse me, I have to leave now. Get back to the house. Put water in Buck Nasty Mom's dish.
Put water in Sick Nasty's.
Water in Sick Nasty's dish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking text him after this and tell him that I've mentioned him multiple times in the podcast to listen to it all the way through. To get the juiciest one.
Excuse me, I gotta go home, put water in Sick Nasty's dish. So it better be some malt liquor, motherfucker.
Knowing him, it better be fucking Natty Light.
Oh, God.
He's one of those bastards that drinks it all because it's the cheapest shit that you can get.
Fuck that.
Dude, yeah, alright.
It's worth spending a little bit of money. A little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's why I get to fucking Rolling Rock all the goddamn time.
Which, personally, though, I'd rather have Miller. I mean, personally. To me, it tastes better. And
I think I drink so much Miller so often that I just fucking burn out on it. I'm surprised I haven't got burnt out on Rolling Rock yet.
Well, Rolling Rock's more watery. It's got a more watery, thin taste to
it. It doesn't have as much, like, it's not as strong as a flavor to it, but yet again, it's still probably about the same alcoholic content to it.
Let's say that's why it's, bars and shit serve, like, fucking Bud Light, and, yeah.
Yeah, they don't serve Rolling Rock.
Yeah.
But,
which, you know, Rolling Rock's actually way the hell older than you thought.
I think it's like 19-something.
I've seen, I was watching, what was the name of that movie?
1900-something, not 1990-something, I should say.
Black Mass. That new movie that come out about...
Whitey Bulger.
Oh, yeah, you got to see that.
Dude, I wanted to see that so fucking hard when I was down in Arkansas.
But his bar, he's got a sign up, and it's a Rolling Rock sign. It's supposed to be like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah.
You got to see that fucking movie.
Dude, I've been wanting to see it for a while. Like, ever since, like... Because I watched the documentary about Whitey Bulger, and I was like... This is interesting as fuck.
That dude was, when you really look into his history, there's more to him than that movie fucking let on.
Yeah.
And
that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Did you know? And this, that he says it, other than him saying it, there isn't a lot of proof. But he says it, that it happened, and I don't fucking doubt this.
Yeah.
That before, I think it was when he was in Leavenworth, before he went to Alcatraz, all right, that he was given LSD like 50 fucking times in an MK Ultra experiment.
That doesn't surprise me one bit, especially what they were doing to prisoners around that time.
Yeah. And think about it. With him, all it did was probably hone his fucking skills.
And it probably just made him even more violent.
Yeah, honed his mindset, you know, and concentrated what he was doing.
But the Whitey Bulger documentary, it was having these two Bostonian, Southie store owners come forward, and one of which like had fucking hardcore damning evidence against Whitey. Even though the guy was like a hair away from prison, they probably would have put even more of a sentence on him because of the shit that this guy had to say.
They hint at that. This one dude that comes to him and gives them info, and one of the cops is like Whitey's best friend from the fucking boulevard,
No.
they grew up on. And
This is like later on. This is like probably in the middle of like Whitey's career and shit.
Yeah.
Because this documentary is like filmed as he's being fucking sentenced for the last time before he goes to prison for good.
yeah.
And
Well, he escaped for like, what was it, 10, 15 years or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
but this was after they called him, and they were putting him back away, and this guy was finally coming forward with a friend of his. This documentary was really following, and the day before he testified, he was shot and killed.
No,
never, right?
Yeah. Well, there's an important lesson in that movie, though. There is a fucking great lesson, and it's a fucked up lesson, but I love
Don't
it.
fuck over Vinny, or else he'll stab you to death with a mechanical pencil.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's in there. But no, what I'm getting at, it shows him talking to his son before his son died. Okay, and his son had been in a fight in school, and he's talking to him sitting at the table, and he doesn't get on the boy at all for fighting. Shit happens. He's a kid.
Yeah.
But he tells the boy, he said, where you screwed up is you let somebody know it happened. He said, next time, don't let them fucking know. Don't let anybody know that you just beat the shit out of that guy.
Yeah.
It's between you and him. It's not the rest of the world's business.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I was like, that's why that man was so fucking successful at what he did.
Yeah. It's because he didn't run his mouth.
Yeah.
Like
he kept his fucking mouth shut, and his business was between him and one other person.
It's like in the song "Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster." Real gangsta ass niggas don't gun blast.
Yeah.
Real gangsta ass niggas don't run the fucking mouth.
Yeah, don't flex nuts because they know they got them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's the fucking moral of that story.
yeah. Keep your fucking mouth shut. Do your business,
And don't be a fucking show off.
Yeah,
Because I mean, look at fucking Tony Montana.
exactly. Next thing you know, you're doing a nosedive into an avalanche fucking load of coke.
Yeah, after you just killed your best friend and your sister. And,
Yeah, and your sis tries to throw her shit at you, and
yeah.
which I've yet to ever fucking have that explained to me. I understand that section in the movie,
Well,
but that's that part of the movie. Seriously, you're into the movie, and that part of it just makes you go, yeah. Like just
she took Tony's
concern.
Yeah, concern and overprotectiveness as jealousy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying that's the only thing I can think of.
The
that
main
whole movie
the main
that's
moral
cringeworthy.
The main moral of that little story is bitches are crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of movies and shit, I got to see, without a doubt, I'm willing to put it at my number one most pretentious piece of shit movie I've ever seen in my life.
You mean more than Woody Allen's latest works?
This shit blows Woody Allen out of the fucking water.
Worse than Eraserhead or anything the other guy?
Yes, fucking worse. My Dinner with Andre. 2 hours. 2 fucking hours of these two just jackasses sitting around a table arguing realism versus transcendentalism. It's like a 1973-74 movie up through there. By the time that fucking movie was over, dude, I understood the lessons that both guys are trying to present. And I could understand their whole purpose and all that. And I can see where some people think that this is a really great movie. But by the time that movie was over, I didn't give a fuck that the realism guy realized what the transcendentalist was trying to get across to him, and his big revelation that he had in his head as he's coming home from the dinner. It's supposed to be like the big conclusion for the movie. You realize that somebody got it, It's boring. That movie is just boring as fuck.
If you could have put on the back of the videotape the description of it, would it just been a piece of cardboard taped to the box?
Pretty much, dude. And the thing is that everything they argued, yeah, I went through sections of my life where both sides of the argument. I went through them, had that my own self-experience, and I understood exactly where they're coming from. But god damn, it was so bland.
Yeah.
And
to me, this doesn't sound like... This sounds like something they would put on PBS. And
it really is. This was like if you could boil and condense NPR level fucking logic.
We're about to play a 24-hour marathon of the Antiques Roadshow. So it was that like boiled down and condensed.
I don't even know how to fucking put it. Post hippie transcendentalism mixed with like rich Manhattan level liberal realism. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It had the I can't even remember his fucking name, but the bald guy from the Princess Bride.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He plays like a scientist in a couple of other movies.
Yeah.
He's just that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the realist. And he does a good part. That's
someone in Hollywood is a liberal? Oh no.
Dare I say inconceivable. Which, believe it or not, I was fucking shocked. Did you know he actually says that in that movie?
What?
Inconceivable.
Yeah, that's one of his...
Dude, it's like 10 years before Princess Bride come out.
Yeah, they probably seen that and...
Yeah.
We're like...
Exactly, yeah.
That's probably the only giggle that anyone has ever gotten out of that fucking movie.
Yeah. Oh, for when I heard it, there was that one moment of like, well... Yeah.
And then you got bored right the fuck away.
Yeah. You just... It's one of those movies you need... I hate to say it, you need to watch it once... Even though it's so fucking dull and boring, there's people that might actually pull something from it.
I believe in the Geneva Convention, and I don't want to go through cruel and unusual punishment.
Gotcha. We never signed the Geneva Convention, dude.
I still don't want to go through cruel and unusual punishment, shit.
But
you want to torture method me? Just be like, here are a bunch of pictures of bronies. And just like, my head will explode like that black dude from Star Trek.
Yeah, like the fucking Scanners movie.
My dick will fall off and I'll put it in the medicine cabinet.
Well, I can see that, like I said, where some people might actually pull something from this movie.
And these are the same people that read Catcher in the Rye and don't think that the main character is a whiny little bitch, too.
Yeah, fuck Caulfield. Fuck him right in his fucking MK Ultra ass.
God.
Yeah. Which, cross-reference that on Google, folks. Catcher in the Rye and MK Ultra. Just do it. But, anyway, what I'm getting at, I couldn't relate to these fucking characters. Even though you understand the angles they're coming from. Because
So it's like me when I watch any of like new Woody Allen movies.
Yeah, they're both rich Manhattanite type people. One's a fucking playwright. The other one was a play director. All about Broadway bullshit. And just that whole fucking upper crust fake reality bullshit world, you know?
That's why I'm glad I came to the conclusion on life that I have had for quite a while now. Was like,
well, I realized a long time ago, I'm fucking white trash. and I could put on a good suit, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to be white trash in a good suit. That's all, I'm just me, man.
I just like my plastic crap and the rest of everything. It's just like, meh.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to go through, I hate to explain life as simply as that, just to be kind of, or like to shrug your shoulders and be like, like bad shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit happens too.
Yeah.
Nothing really fucking matters because we're all going to be doing a nosedive in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, there is things to aim for in life.
Oh yeah, there are things to aim for in life. Like, I'm not going to be the complete and utter nihilist where it's just like, nothing matters. I'd much rather be the nihilist, like, nothing really matters, but you do your own thing. Yeah.
Ooh, Fallout.
It's like, ooh, candy.
Exactly. Piece of candy.
It's like I went. It's a perfect explanation or perfect example I have for this is probably I was miserable and in Missouri. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I had stopped.
There's the name of a book.
Miserable and in Missouri.
Yeah.
God. The Lunchbox story.
Chapter 1. Fuck!
Shit. But I went to this convenience store, and I think it was probably like my second to last day there. So like I had another fucking full day to go. Mm-hmm. And I had just gotten off work. I just picked up some food, and I was walking around in there. I was just gonna get me something to drink real quick, and I saw like a 4-pack of the Reese's Peanut Butter Big Cup.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and I grabbed that.
Damn right.
And that made my day better.
Mm-hmm. You got your plastic crap.
Yeah. In the form of peanut butter and chocolate.
Yep.
But it's just a little lesson. Like, no matter how badly your day is going, still appreciate the little things that make you happy.
Yeah,
like,
it's all the little things, man.
Yeah, like no matter how shit you could be sitting there depressed out of your fucking head. Mm-hmm. You go watch some JonTron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that movie had there was one section that I could kind of relate to this guy. He was talking about that his one thing in the morning that made him truly happy was to get up in the morning and that there was still coffee in the coffee pot, cold coffee, but he could get up in the morning and there was coffee in the coffee pot and a fly or something hadn't got in it. And if he could get a cup of coffee in the morning, even cold, and there was nothing in it, that made his whole fucking day.
Yeah.
That was the realist talking, you know? And I was like, yeah, I can dig that. I understand exactly what he's saying. It's the little things, you know?
You just pop it in the microwave or just do like my dad does and fucking drink it anyway, no matter if it has a swarm of wasps in it. And it's 30 years cold.
Well, speaking of which, guess who fought a fucking nest of wasps the other day? Found a nut like out back of our shed. Yeah, we're out cleaning up fucking shit, cutting down.
I used to pee drunken behind that shed.
Yeah. I found a fucking nest of ground wasps, you know, the same ones that stung my ass a few months ago.
God.
Dude, you could have took a basketball and shoved down that fucking hole. I mean, there was like hundreds of the bastards. So I waited until it got cool and they all calmed their ass down. I walked out there with some like can of fucking wasp spray, soaked that motherfucker down, and I dumped about 3/4 of a gallon of fucking just old shit, gas and oil and shit in it. And then corked that sumbitch up with a cinder block. Yeah. I just knew it. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to go out here and get my ass stung up again.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you at all.
Yeah, fuck everything about that.
So, you watched a really good movie.
Watched a bad movie.
You watched a bad movie. I played a really good game. I played a game that I give zero fucking shits about. Mm-hmm. All right. The only thing that I can say cool that I've found yet in this Call of Duty, I haven't touched the campaign yet because I'll play it with my uncle or my cousin sometime over the holidays because it's all I use those games for anyway. Before I go and return it in January.
So I'd have sold the son of a bitch as soon as I got it without opening it.
You need something else to play besides Mortal Kombat every year. Come on.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. It's Call of Duty. Fuck that.
But I played an online match today. Mm-hmm. The shit that everybody goes fucking crazy about. Oh my god, Call of Duty multiplayer! And I'm like,
fuck that.
Meh. There's the ability to wall run like in the Matrix now.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah. So I did this thing and I stabbed the dude in the neck, killing him instantly. I am a fucking noob. I am noob sauce. You want to see me with even worse aim than in Fallout? Watch me play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Stab dude in the neck. I hear a grown man, who I assume is older than I am, go, "Motherfucker!" and then proceeds to do nothing but kill me the entire game.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, you become his bitch from then on.
Yeah. Because I just did one move one time.
God. God.
It was funny. It was worth it.
I played some online Minecraft the other day. Boring. You
gotta play with a buddy.
Yeah. Need to, because I got into this server and it's like, ooh, townie servers. Don't fucking care. And then the other one was just fucking Hunger Games.
I never played a Hunger Games on.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I won my first fucking match. The first time I ever showed up to it, I fucking won out. And it was real simple. I just followed the lesson of when you watch that fucking movie, everybody goes run into the boxes. Fuck them boxes, turn around and run the other direction.
Yeah. And
just haul ass for 15 minutes. That's the fucking secret. You don't want to die. Don't be there when the bullet flies. It's real fucking simple.
Yep.
Oh, God. And then, like I said, I ended up in an arena at the end, with a couple of guys. And fuck that. I mean, I literally spent like 10 minutes on that fucking server. And I was just, fuck this. I'm going back and tend to my cows.
If you play Tekken, it's like, I'm going back and watching my engines.
Yeah. Strip mining my mountain.
But yeah, we need to get a game of Minecraft between the two of us going, like playing vanilla.
Well, we ought to set up a server at some point.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Just like for maybe start small to begin with, and then add the ability to add more people to it. But
I don't know. I would probably have two different kind of servers. It'd be one that's just the ironclad vanilla, and then the server, there is no supervisors. We don't give a fuck. Grief all you want.
I would want a third server if there's...
This server is a hellhole. You know what I mean? Yeah. I
would want a... no banned items, no griefing, Tekkit Classic server, because that shit is the funnest thing. That's what makes Minecraft playable for me, is the mods, especially Tekkit. I can't, if I go back and was like try to play vanilla by myself now, it would probably take a 12-pack, the rest of that indiscriminate clear liquid, and about 4 hours of self-loathing as I listened to Nirvana before I probably got low enough to play vanilla by myself again and be like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna go and catch rabbits. And I downloaded Minecraft Pocket Edition on my phone. It's gone from my phone. It was gone from my phone after 5 minutes. I have never downloaded Minecraft on a fucking console because that's the stupidest shit ever. If you play Minecraft on a console, you're a fucking plebeian. You are a casual, and you need to get the fuck out of my face.
They got a worse version. Somebody made a hacked copy once for PSP. No shit. To me, I remember seeing it and I'm like, that has to be the most unusable piece of shit the world's ever seen. I mean, it just looked awful.
There's no way in fuck that you could be like, oh hey, we're gonna play Minecraft on your PS4, and I'm like, what? Why did
No, we're not.
Why did I spend $400 on something that I bought back when it was $14?
Yeah,
5 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna pay $20 for it now? I have Fallout 4. I can do the exact same shit I could do in Minecraft plus radiation.
Well, here's the thing. I've been playing, like I said, I played way too much fucking Minecraft over the last month.
And you will at the beginning.
Yeah. And
then you'll do like I did and be like, all right, what can I add to it?
Well, I've already quit and walked away from it and come back to it. And like I got fucking bored. And I'm like, I found this mountain that's just like one fucking spike going way the hell up in the sky. And then there was one single block floating above it, like 3 or 4 places, spaces up above it. And I looked up on it, I'm like, I need a challenge. I'm going to build a house on top of that.
On that block?
On that fucking floating block on top of that spike. And I sure as fuck did. I spent forever. I had a 3-level fucking mansion. I got fucking all my cattle and animals to the top floor, or to the second floor, and built a barn level. And then above that, I had my greenhouse level for all my plants. Yes, I had to build the biggest fucking ramp you've ever seen and lead the fucking cows up with a fucking leash.
So you were like Minecraft Moses.
Yeah. Yeah, Noah leading them to an ark.
Yeah. I'm done with the Bible. Fuck it.
Well, I had to build the big ramp, haul their asses all the way up there, and then fucking chop all that shit back down, get rid of it. And once I got it done, I was like, hey, this is pretty fucking nice. I've spent a lot of time building it. Bored.
Yep.
Fuck this. Yeah. I mean, I bet I spent fucking 3 days building that fucking shack on top of that fucking spike. It was, I'm trying to remember how high up in the area. It was like 230, not 230. It was upward over 200, I think. Like almost as high as you can go.
Yeah, almost block limit level.
Yeah, it was way the fuck up there.
Fuck.
Yeah. And there was one point, one of the biggest pissed off times, dude. I had my ladder and shit going all the way up there. And then I had this big platform, to build onto. And as I was climbing up, I got right to the fucking top and accidentally went off the fucking ladder. Yeah. No, I was falling. Fuck! I went all the way to the fucking bottom. Yeah. I ended up having to put fucking safety railings all the way up the side of the ladder. Just to keep from falling off.
Like fences? Or...
Yeah, or like blocks on either side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to help hold your ass on it.
Yeah, I've...
Yeah.
The only time I ever used like those safety precautions was I watched this guy that used to make Minecraft videos when it first came out. I don't remember his fucking name anymore. Mm-hmm. And he did what I originally started doing because I got the idea for him, where you make like it's an 18 by 18 straight down fucking strip hole all the way to bedrock. Mm-hmm. And he put his ladders just on the wall, going upward. Mm-hmm. I instead made an indent into the wall.
Yeah, so you wouldn't fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did it that way. And then, he put, glass levels in there. I was like, nah, fuck that. And just, made a little way where you can get into, a cavern or something, or a cave or something if I hit it on the way down. But
Well, then I had the part where I went to the nether, and, dude, I went way the hell into it. I mean, I actually had it where I could find my fucking way, get back out of it.
Torches?
Oh, yeah. I was fucking deep in there and pissed off the pigmen and got fucking jacked. I mean, but that pissed me off, dude. I had diamond armor and all this shit. So I'm fucking literally buck naked, ain't got no armor, ain't got shit. Running through the fucking nether trying to get back to my shit. Yeah. And I am not fucking joking, dude. I got all the way in there. And I'm not fucking joking. One of them pigmen had picked up my shit.
It was wearing it?
Uh-huh. So there's no getting it back. He's surrounded by a whole bunch of buddies. I ain't got no fucking weapons. All my shit's gone. Fuck, I was so fucking mad. I come out, deactivated the fucking portal with a bucket of water.
He's King Honky now.
Yeah.
Down there in that hole.
Yeah, I come out and deactivated the fucking portal and tore the son of a bitch down because fuck that.
Yeah, the only reason I wanted to go into the nether and tech it is glowstone. And as soon as you get it, you're like, fuck it. And you just leave your portal open.
Yeah.
You're building these machines all around it. And
oh, yeah. I went like I said that one time, built a spike up to the fucking stones, got them. And I'm like, all right, I'm done with this shit.
Yep.
I need a couple of blocks of netherrack just so I can have a campfire always burning.
I remember when I used to fucking get netherrack too and set it on fire, and then that gets old really quick.
Yeah,
because especially if you're animals escape from your farm originally.
Oh, I used to go around it and pick up the chicken.
They used to cook themselves on running through the netherrack and
yeah.
Woo! Talking about an entire fucking field of pigs, dead pork chopped, and you're just like, eh.
Did you ever go ape shit in a field where there'd be horses, pigs, and you just go on a fucking murdering rampage?
I used TNT whenever I did that. Dude, I got pissed off. Like, I had way too many fucking cows. And this is before cows stopped spawning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they would actually keep spawning in groups around.
Yeah, well, they reach a limit of like 100 and something, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, you have 100 and something cows, and you don't place your barn far enough away from your house.
Oh, yeah, the mooing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking constant.
Just wait until you have all the animals in the upstairs, the second floor of your house. Yeah.
Yeah, it took TNT to an entire barn one time. Murdered all of the cows at once. Lagged my game for a couple of seconds, and I went around and picked up all the leather and leather and beef.
You know another one that just irks the fuck out of me? The retard chicken. You always get that one, the retard chicken, who's stuck in the corner. You can't get him to come out of the corner at all.
Or the one fucker that will, like, because it's Minecraft, block detection.
Yeah.
Where he'll stick his face to the door.
Yeah.
Or stick his face to the second rung of the fence. And so all it is a beak sticking out.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he can't move. You know, he's locked right there in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had one that for some reason would always get stuck between the pumpkin and the fence. Yeah. It's just, I know it's fucked up, but what, dude? It's one of my favorite thrills in that game. To go into the chicken yard when you got lots of chickens, all right? And you go in and you gather eggs and you get like 20 or 30 all at once.
Yeah.
And you just huck them at the fucking chickens, boy, like you stupid fucking chickens.
And then when it spawns another chicken, so you hit a chicken with a chicken.
Exactly.
That shit's so fucking funny.
I like when you throw it and you get 4. You ever
I've never seen that happen.
You have a 1 in 8 chance of an egg busting into a chicken, and then you have a 1 in 32 chance of it being 4.
Huh.
Yeah, I've had it happen a couple of times.
Huh.
But, dude, I will do shit like if I got my chicken yard outside, I'll get way the fuck off in the distance and start hucking eggs, you know, like just fucking long bombing them some bitches over into the chicken pen.
There used to be a mod, I'm not sure if it's around anymore, but it was it made more different types of arrows, and one of them was the egg arrow. And so you could fire it, had an egg on the end, and you could hit the enemy with it, it would do damage.
And drop a chicken?
It'll drop a chicken too.
Awesome.
So it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But I think we have ran about to the 110 minute mark.
I mean, hell, you know, we got plenty of room on the server this month.
We got plenty of... Holy fuck, I forgot.
Yeah. Another fucking bill. That's a thought going through my fucking head, you know. One more thing.
Oh, yeah, I gotta get...
We did get... There is some good... one good thing I'd like to bring up, and maybe people can look for it, maybe they won't, I don't know. Whenever Google Play gets off its ass and starts releasing podcasts, we're in the roster. So we're going to be one of the first in the first group of podcasts released.
Fucking really?
Yeah. I fucking signed up to that shit. As soon as I saw it, I fucking jumped on it. You know, I'm like, hell yeah, I wanted this.
We might have to get our shit together and actually make a real show. Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck. We ain't got our shit together for iTunes. We ain't got our shit together for Stitcher. Ain't got it together for YouTube. So
that's sort of the charm. 2 hack broads and a microphone.
Yep.
But it's been fun, man. I really fucking miss this. I'm glad to be home.
Yeah, I'm glad you are too. I feel like a junkie that finally got his fucking shot, you know?
Yeah.
Got my methadone.
Got my AIDS needle. I mean, wait, what?
What? Hepatitis what?
Well, this has been a fine Picklestick production of the Generation Gap podcast. I have been Lunchbox.
I'm Gleek.
And we will see you next time. Hello there. It's the Gump Ape here. And you can follow these 2 hack frauds on the Twitters at Picklestick Pod. Shoot them an email picklestickproductions@gmail.com. Visit their web zone, picklestick.com, or maybe be able to find them on Stitcher and the iTunes.